So today I got something a little interesting. This is a camera I bought that wasn't, it was described as not working. And I like trying to fix stuff and take things apart. But this thing is like beyond repair as far as I could tell. So the seller I bought this from just said that it stopped working one day, and it kind of works sometimes, and it's intermediate or intermittent or whatever you want to call it. But there's way more to the story than that. So they did say that a lot of screws were missing. So there's several different screws that are just flat out didn't come with the camera. I was okay with that, but there's something way worse going on with this. So when I plug a battery in and I turn the camera on, it tries to turn on. See what happens. Okay, so the lens protrudes and then comes back in, and then it comes back out, and you can see there's all of these markings on it. The screen does not turn on, and there's also these large gashes in the screen, and sometimes the lens will jitter. It'll go clunk 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 clunk. And the problem is this camera was dropped in the ocean, okay? And how I know that is this button right here. You can see, or the I guess this is the zoom ring. You can see little pieces of quartz in this, right? Also, look at how gummed up that is. That is usually what seawater will do to electronics. Also, when you look at this microphone vent, you can see that there's pieces of quartz inside of it, all over inside. And then if you look at the hot shoe, you can see that there's pieces of quartz in there. And then to talk about one of these large gashes on the screen, that is a huge gash from a relatively large piece of quartz. And then the inside here, you can see that there's bits of quartz or sand. Over here, same deal, and it all stuck to it. That's the real indicator that this is probably seawater, because all of this is sticking to it and everything's gummed up now. And if you've ever been in the ocean and you get ocean water in your hair does the same thing. It provides extra friction. Looking at these ports, similar deal. You can just see pieces of sand and quartz all throughout. And then I did take this camera apart, and there is corrosion on the electronics as well. So the fact that this even turned, and you could see there's pieces of quartz all throughout these seams. So it's actually surprising to me, and I think it probably fell on the front here in sand. You can see all these little indents here. That's from hitting sand. So that's the story that the seller didn't tell me, which is kind of frustrating, but what do you expect? Some people are honest and some aren't. But what is it worth in this kind of condition? I don't know. $100 if I'm lucky, which is what I paid for it. If I could get my money back, I think I'd be okay. Probably hold on to this battery though, because the battery it came with does work. And I do have other cameras that this battery can go to, but otherwise this is beyond what I can't repair something like this. But I thought it was pretty interesting, thought it was worth talking about, because the photos made it seem like it was in really good condition. It might have just taken a tumble here, might have been repairable, but yeah, this is beyond my capabilities. So thought I'd share. Yep, this is what a Sony ZV-1 looks like when it's been dropped in the ocean and sold to somebody else. Anyways, take it easy, everybody.